Here?
It's a security risk.
How so? How so?
Hello. We have gentleman here is a security risk.
You're the security risk, my friend. You're trying to remove the leader of a federal political party? That's unacceptable.
Into any access, if it is.
Yeah, I'm looking for somebody to talk to from CBC. Is this not CBC Saskatchewan? Is this not CBC Saskatchewan?
A security guard at CBC Radio 2440. We have a security risk here. That's okay. We have one gentleman with a security risk here and a security officer.
Is there somebody from CBC here? Yeah, I'm here for an interview.
Yes, please.
Okay, and what address again? Sorry, I was having trouble understanding.
2440 Broad Street.
We're here at CBC headquarters asking why this corporation is no longer acting in the public interest, and we're holding them accountable because they're supposed to be servants of the public.
2440.
So if you want to push this issue, we can push this issue. Excuse me, are you with CBC? Who are you with?
Why?
Well, you're in the CBC building. Why are you here if you're not with CBC?
I work here.
Okay, so who do you work for?
That's private.
Well, this is a public facility. Do you work for CBC?
No.
Who do you work for?
Archives.
Okay, so you work for Public Archives.
Yeah.
Well, then that's what you got to say. Yeah, we're looking for somebody from CBC. All right, well, we're here at CBC Saskatchewan headquarters. Apparently, there's just nobody working here. But if you come in here, you're immediately asked to leave for no apparent reason. This is a public facility, public crown corporation. They're departing from their articles of incorporation. Yeah, I'm the leader of the CNP, and I'm asking questions about why CBC is not reporting on issues in the public interest, such as a federal political party being excluded from the most recent 43rd federal election. You've totally neglected to report on this, but you'll lie about us and you'll defame us at the expense of the public taxpayer. He's a white male. Tall Caucasian male, doesn't appear to be armed.
I am sure that I need to be immediately here. Please, I am at risk.
You're at risk of losing your job. You're at risk of losing your job because of how you've handled this situation. Immediately telling me to leave the facility for no particular reason. I don't have to leave. This is a public crown corporation. Somebody from CBC. A manager, program manager. program manager?
Program manager.
Yeah, is there a program manager?
No. No, sorry. You gotta leave, man.
Why?
Because there's no program manager here to talk to.
Is there a correspondent or an interviewer?
No.
So what's your role?
I'm a technician.
Okay.
He refuses every instruction and he's going to any staff he sees. He's forcing himself into
So is there a manager in today?
No. There's very few people in here. Everybody's working from home.
Yes.
And you need to get a mask on if you're gonna be in the building.
Well, I have a mask on. It's right here.
It's not on. It's not on your nose. It's not on your
It's
mouth.
not. No, it's not.
That's right.
And
I'm
I
gonna ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but
Why?
because you're not allowed in here. It's a secured space.
This is a public crown corporation.
was with their staff.
So are you the one answering questions on behalf of CBC today?
No.
Sorry.
Who is? Because I'm not gonna go home and then log on online and send a couple emails. I'm here for some answers. I hope that's not obnoxious. I'm just here to ask a few questions.
Yeah, that's fine. Ask some questions. It's fine. Hopefully the security guard can find you somebody to talk to, but I'm not your guy to answer the questions.
He's not exactly being very helpful right now. Is Bonnie in?
Who?
Bonnie?
Bonnie Allen?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
Okay. Because that's the last person I did an interview with, and I would simply like to ask some questions because I'm not convinced that CBC is upholding their articles of incorporation, specifically the Broadcasting Act of 1991.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Have you got her phone number?
Yeah, I do. I called her and I emailed her and I haven't got a response.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't really help you any more than that. Sorry.
Okay. I appreciate it anyway.
Hi.
Hi.
We don't have any reporters on site right now.
Okay.
They're all working from home and then they get sent out to different assignments.
Okay.
Now, do you have, like, if you, CBC has a hotline that you can call? Like, if you go, like, look up CBC Saskatchewan, they have a hotline and then they have an email address that you can email them.
Okay.
And is there any, I don't know how else I can help you.
Like this is CBC Saskatchewan headquarters, right?
Yes, the CBC Saskatchewan branch is here.
Right.
And there's one in Saskatoon.
So I'm basically looking to speak to a program manager today, programming manager.
All the managers
An
are working
editor.
from home.
So there's literally nobody here today?
There's a couple of the radio guys,
Okay.
but all the managers have to work from home. CBC's edict that all managers work from home.
Okay. I'm looking to discuss an issue I have with the way that CBC is handling some of their programming, specifically in regards to issues that are in the public interest.
Okay.
They're selectively not covering them, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
And I believe that this may be a violation of the Broadcasting Act of 1991.
Okay.
And so I would really appreciate it if there's somebody I could talk to about this, because I do believe it's important.
Nobody that would be able to do anything for you. So all those people would be from home. But like I said, if you send the email to the CBC address, like the CBC newsroom address, they have it on the website, and then they have the 1-800 number.
Mm-hmm.
If you explain that, someone will hopefully get back to you.
Mm-hmm. So I have attempted to contact a couple of the reporters.
Okay.
You might know Bonnie.
Yeah, I know her name, yeah.
Last name Allen.
Yeah.
And I'm very disappointed that CBC has not devoted any coverage or resources to this whatsoever.
Okay.
Because I am the leader of a federal political party,
Okay.
the only one in this province and we were unconstitutionally excluded from the most recent 43rd federal election. CBC has devoted no coverage to this whatsoever, and I have reason to believe that's a violation of the Broadcasting Act of 1991.
So-
That's why I'm here today. This is a public crown corporation,
Yeah.
and it is my duty to hold you accountable.
Okay. So you'll have to, like I said, contact them through the email.
I've done this
And
multiple
if they're not
times.
contacting you back, then you have to contact the head office.
This, like you said, this is CBC Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
This is the head office, provincially speaking. That's why
Yeah.
I'm here today.
If nobody here is, if you've contacted CBC and nobody here is handling you, you go over their heads, and then the people over their heads get back to them. Right? Because the reporters here are working for CBC. They're the low end of the scale. Their managers are a little bit higher, but the CBC main managers are in Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm
So-
not going to be traveling to Toronto
No, I know.
anytime soon. That's why I'm
But
here.
if you
Because
go-
I want some accountability.
Yeah, if you go onto the website and you look up, you can go to CBC Toronto. You can send emails to them. I'm not sure if the major people have email addresses listed.
Mm-hmm.
But going to, if CBC branch here is not handling what you want, or CBC Saskatoon is not handling what you want, you have to go to Toronto where their bosses are.
I hope you hear what I'm saying when I say that we're the only provincial federal party that's registered and headquartered, and we were unconstitutionally excluded from the most recent 43rd federal election. And so I have been doing, as you say, exchanging emails and phone calls with various departments, including the Ombudsman out of Toronto,
Okay.
Mr. Nagler. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
I
Mr.
work
Nagler is
building management, so I don't
he's
know
the
anything.
ombudsman of CBC,
Okay.
and I've also forwarded correspondence to the chief editor, Brody Fenlon,
Okay,
with no recourse and response whatsoever. So quite frankly, emails and phone calls, it's like a cop-out at this point. So that's why I'm here in person, because I'm not going to do emails and phone calls anymore.
Okay.
I want some answers. And if CBC isn't upholding their journalistic mandate, then it's my duty to step in and ensure that they do.
okay.
It's my duty as a public servant to do that. I hope you understand.
Yeah, we can't let you into CBC space. It's against
Well,
the rules.
CBC's in our face, so
I didn't say
I
face, I
appreciate
said
you.
I can't let you into their space.
Well, I'm in their space right now.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
on
this
public
is-
property,
this is
which is a
actually, yeah.
right. It's
So
public property,
this
right?
is actually a Saskatchewan government building. It's CBC leases space here now.
Publicly owned, correct?
This is Saskatchewan government building.
Right.
Yeah.
Public
Yeah.
property we're
But
on right now.
you can't go pushing your way to doors and trying to get into entrances,
Well,
right?
we're demanding accountability.
Okay, you can
I'm not.
demand
I'm
all you
not.
want.
I don't think I've done anything wrong whatsoever.
No, well,
But I do appreciate you coming and
Yeah.
talking to me. What department are you with?
I work for BJS, I do building management. So security reports to me, security phone said you were trying to get through doors and stuff.
So you're the third
so-
party that works not directly for CBC, but with CBC.
I work for BGIS and I do building management. So I do shipping, receiving, and I do, if something breaks in the boiler room, I fix it.
Okay.
Security is paid through BGIS, so security called me,
Uh,
kind of thing, yeah. We're kind of middleman. But, so yeah, you can.
He said I'm
it's a public space.
threatening his security. Well, your job security maybe, because that's no way to address a federal party leader, sir.
Has he asked you to leave the building?
He has.
Okay, then he has authority, acting on behalf of this facility, to ask you to leave. So I'm gonna ask you to leave since he has made that request.
On
so that
what
you're
grounds?
not trespassing. He's made that request. He gets to facilitate that on behalf of this agency, okay? He's working security for them. So he's acting as their agent. He's made a request to ask you to leave. I'm sure he has his grounds to do that. So you can
I
either
don't believe
refuse and
he
be
does.
trespassing. You can make that complaint outside with me, okay? He's already asked you to leave, so I'm gonna ask you to respect his request. And if you refuse, then you are trespassing. If not,
This
we
is
can
public
chat outside.
property.
This is inside a building. It's not public. Somebody owns it.
CBC
They
is a
obviously
crown
have restricted access.
corporation.
Okay? Can I ask you also to put your mask on, please? There's a requirement to
He
do
even
that.
refused to wear his mask. I gave him the mask.
Yeah,
He
you can put your
refused.
mask on,
I
please.
actually don't see that I'm doing anything wrong right
Your
now
mask.
whatsoever.
Can we put your mask on?
Why?
Because there's a health order.
From?
Sask Health Authority. It's-
Okay, so it's from the provincial government of Saskatchewan,
Okay.
correct?
Are you going to put your mask on, or would you like a ticket for not wearing your mask?
I'm not going to do anything until you explain to me why I'm lawfully required to do it.
To put on a mask?
Correct.
Because it's a mandate of the health authority.
Of the provincial government of Saskatchewan,
Mask.
they don't have jurisdiction over me.
Are you in
And not-
Saskatchewan, sir?
Prefer not to say.
Well, you are, because you're in Regina. So then you are required. Whether you're a citizen
I'm on
or you're a
public property
visitor,
right now.
it doesn't matter. You must obey the Sask Health Authority while being in the province of Saskatchewan. If you transport yourself to another province, you must respect their health authority from that local jurisdiction. This jurisdiction has a mandatory mask, so you must put it on.
You're with the Regina Police Service? So the provincial government of Saskatchewan lacks personal jurisdiction to enforce me to wear anything on public property, including a mask.
Well, that's not true. So we're going to exit outside.
Don't touch me. Do not put your hands on me.
Yeah.
I'm a federal party leader.
I get that.
Whoa! Whoa! What, you don't want to negotiate? You're just going to put your hands on people?
About a negotiation.
Like,
You had a requirement to wear a mask in that building. You keep talking about.
so is that's why you put your hands on me? Because I had my mask around my neck?
I was going to detain you while I wrote you a
Oh my goodness.
$2,800 ticket for violating the health order.
Yeah, and I'll go talk to the judge about that every
Go
single
ahead.
time because it's not enforceable.
35.
35 something.
Who?
We're not talking to you.
You guys got to be
Where's your vehicle?
you guys got to be way more
Where's
diplomatic.
your vehicle here?
No, diplomacy ended with you,
No, I've been very diplomatic.
sir. Running around the building, acting.
Oh, well, when you're
like
putting your hands on
you're in
me,
a
like,
zoo,
hey, I got
That's not diplomacy.
a right to defend myself.
There was no need for
To the
defense.
police. Yeah, that's gonna get you a long way.
If you would
Hey,
follow the
you're
orders-
enforcing policies. I'm enforcing policies too. I have my policies.
Yeah, I have personal policies too, but
Yeah.
they're not enforceable by law.
Like, what were you thinking of doing? Tackling me to the ground and
Writing
then,
you a ticket and then arresting
then
you
saying,
for causing a public disturbance, actually.
well, you're the one chasing me.
You were asked to leave the
asked-
facility.
Yeah.
Like video,
What didn't you get about that?
because he's not
too
an
busy
auth-
doing this. You're not listening.
he's not an authority.
Yes, he
It's a
is. We
security
just
right
explained
now.
that to
You're
you.
not
Neither,
Start listening and
He's
stop talking.
acting as an agent of this organization.
and I am also acting as an agent
You're
of
not-
that
no,
you're not an
organization.
agent.
Anything. You didn't even know who operates the building. The janitor
There's,
was telling you.
there's nobody there.
Do you want your
Ay,
belongings?
ay, ay. Well,
You can give
the
me your
sc-
mailing information and we'll have them send it to you.
why don't we go get my scarf,
no, it's not
please?
A negotiation. You ran
Well,
off
then
and
I'll
left
go
it
get my
behind.
scarf
You're
because
not
you can't
relevant.
prevent me from going back
As a
in
matter
there.
of fact, I can.
You can. You've been
Are you
asked
sure?
to leave and you're unwanted.
Am I being detained right now? Yes or no?
Yes, for causing a disturbance. You can put your hands behind your back.
Yeah,
You don't want to follow
get
orders, see?
real. Regina PD. Regina PD.
I will actually have your property at the police station. You'll need to show ID to get it back.
I'm gonna get that scarf back one way or another.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a promise because that's my property that you took off me. While you're
So this is
while
what
you're
you do when people want to talk to you. You just run away.
hey,
That's what you're doing. That's
Hey.
what you've done the whole time here.
do you know what a hypocrite is? Because you're really acting like one right now. I'm the one sitting there talking, and you're like, you can't keep up with me if you tried anyway. I'm too fast for you. And your partners, I don't know, but you, not so much. You're not a track athlete, are you?
You're a track athlete, eh?
No, I'm
You're
not.
a lot of things. What else are you?
I'm a federal party leader, and either we're
How
gonna
many people are in your party?
probably
I'm just
more
curious to know.
probably more that in your detachment.
Yeah, because it's a detachment I work at.
Well, the RPS.
Right.
So either we're gonna settle this right now diplomatically,
What do you want?
or
from
I'm
here?
gonna
What do you want
publish a video of the Regina Police Service assaulting a federal party leader inside public Crown Corporation, which, well, hey, video don't lie.
Yeah, there was no assault.
here?
So I think we should settle this right now. At the very least, you're
We're
gonna.
settling it by you leaving.
At the very least, you're gonna go get my scarf.
No.
Yes,
This
you
is
are.
You demanding us what.
Yes, it is a demand.
this is not
Go
a-
get my scarf.
That
Who do you think
conversation's
you
done.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get my scarf.
No, you're not.
My
You're not
name's
allowed to go back
my
inside
name's
the
Travis
facility.
Patron.
You're not.
Hey, Travis, that's enough.
Hey, I'll defend myself.
Go run in traffic.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna
Place you under arrest.
are you gonna use a weapon against a federal party leader?
No, we're just trying to get you out.
Good. Stop moving towards
just
me.
trying to get you out of
I don't
here,
have to
dude.
leave this
Listen,
area.
Travis, let me see your ID.
I'll give you my ID as soon as you can explain what offense I'm at suspicion
we
of.
just told you.
Because right now you're at suspicion of assaulting people. She assaulted me. You assaulted me. Do you have my scarf? Do you have my scarf? Who's got my scarf?
You didn't go back in there, did you?
No, I'm looking for my scarf. It's cold out. Okay. I just want my scarf. I didn't go back in there. I'm just looking for my scarf. Is that fair? Do you have my scarf?
What part of it is going to be in the evidence unit for you to pick up?
Say that again.
Remember when I told you could pick it up from the evidence unit?
Yeah, I didn't know if you picked it up or not.
Yeah. Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. Why would you try and assault me?
It's okay. We're gonna get your scarf, and then you're gonna move on for the day, right? We've agreed, right?
Well, I'm gonna get my scarf and then we'll see. Thank you.
There you